Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome to today's Plan With Me. Today's video is going to be a Plan With Me video for the week of Monday, February 13th through Sunday, February 19th. And the kit that I'm going to be using today is this really precious kit from SprinkleOfGlitterCo. I bought this during her Black Friday sale, so it did come with a couple of extras. You do get this double length, double wide full box. And then they also included these glitter headers, which are really pretty. So I'm gonna take you through what I have in the kit. Here are the full boxes, and on this sheet, she does include date cover-ups as well. And then on this page, we have the heart checklists along with the rest of the date covers. Here is the bottom washi and washi strips. I absolutely love this bottom washi. I think it's really beautiful. The colors are stunning. I love the pinks and like the turquoisey mint colors together. I think it's really pretty. Here you have 9 half boxes and then a couple of appointment labels, some flags, and then 3-box checklists. Here are the headers and little things. Down here you have a couple of icons along with some heart checklists. And then here are 2 ombre boxes, a couple of larger headers, icons, some deco, and the weekend banner. And that is it with this kit. I haven't really seen this shop mentioned really on YouTube or Instagram. So I like to give shops a try that really don't get a lot of like attention, I feel like. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. But I definitely like to try shops out that I personally don't see a lot because I like to, sorry for a second there, I thought the sticker had like malfunctioned. But yeah, I like to kind of experiment and go against like popular demand, I guess, and just see what else is out there. So I'm obviously just starting with my bottom washi. I'm gonna change up my planning style a bit again because we do have that full box to work with. So, and I'm gonna, the last time I worked with the double full box, I felt like it was really cluttered. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. This kit is on her premium matte paper and it's really nice. It's very comparable to, what did I use? Whimsical Plans. If you've used her premium matte paper before, it's very, very smooth and feels really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put the full boxes down, and I think what I'm gonna do is put the full boxes down in the center and just forgo checklists on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm gonna put these down first. So I kind of, actually no, I'm gonna put these down first. And the reason why I'm gonna be doing them in the middle this week, other than the fact that we have this double box right here, is because I did like block lettering last week and it's showing through, which really, really annoys me because I didn't really have that problem when I was planning in the Happy Planner. The pages were much thicker on the Happy Planner, so that's kind of upsetting, but I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these down. All right, I'm gonna get started on my sidebar, and I think what I'm gonna do, this is these stickers that I had left are very bird heavy, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this one in the top corner. I really like this one as well because of the white background, but I love the feathers that are incorporated in the background of this one. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And I like the way that the full boxes are laid down. I like that this double full box has that separation here. I think sometimes, I don't know why, but I just think that when they are one continuous sticker, it's a little too much for me. I don't know if that's just me, but I prefer when they do have the separation between the two stickers. I think I am, I always like, for whatever reason, the biggest struggle for me when planning is deciding if I want to cover February up, but I think I'm going to in this case because I don't have too much sidebar functional items to work with, so I am going to just drop this down. Okay, I'm going to pull out the glitter headers, and first I guess let me decide what I want to use on here. I think I'm going to take the darker pink, put it up top, this minty kind of brighter green, put them in the middle, and then the lighter pink and put them on the bottom, and then I'll use this color glitter header for my sidebar. So within the kit, she does have these larger, where'd they go? Here they are. She has these larger headers, which are really cute. So I think I definitely want to track my work week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take, no, not the important header. I'm going to take a this week header, and that pink ombre glitter box, and use that to track my hours at work. If I could pull up the right header, that would really help, don't you think? I don't know what's with me right now. I'm going to take the pink one. Okay, now I'm going to take a to buy header. First, actually, let me put down another strip of this glitter. I don't think that is completely straight, but that's okay. So again, I'm going to take this to buy header. And then I'm going to take one of the heart checklists and use that rather than the silver ombre box. I think this will just tie in a little bit better with the sidebar. Okay, there we are. I'm gonna open back up, and I don't think she provides flags for the top of the page, but I'm gonna hold off on that right now and just see what I have left at the end and put flags and make flags out of washi. So next, I'm just gonna go in really quickly with my glitter headers, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that those are done, I think they look really nice. I'm gonna move back to my sidebar really quickly. To buy, I wanna just add a little icon, and a lot of the items that I need I can purchase at Target, so I'm gonna pull out this sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I think I'm just gonna take this little guy in the Target bag because I think that's so cute. So I just want to pop this right here again because a lot of the items that I'm going to buy can be purchased at Target. So who doesn't love going to Target? Okay, now that the bulk of the kit is down, I think we're looking really good. I think this is such a precious kit. I'm gonna move on to the day-to-day. And to be honest with you, I'm a little scared to start moving on to the day-to-day because my boss gets back this week and I feel like he's gonna just spring a lot of things on me. So I'm going to put down, I definitely know that I have scheduled, but actually, you know what? I totally forgot to put down my to-dos. And I think I'm gonna put the to-dos at the bottom. So before we do that, sorry guys, I'm gonna put these down. Okay, I'm gonna flip back open really quickly just to see and kind of assess how everything looks. Okay, so I'll flip back over and now we can get started on the day-to-day. So on Monday, I really don't have too much going on in terms of work. I have an employee returning from maternity leave. She had a baby boy like a month or so ago. So I think what I might do is just so I can mark it, just so I know that she is back. I'm gonna take, what do I want to take? Maybe I'm gonna take one of these like appointment labels, and I'm going to take this berry shade, and I'll just put this up at the top. And then I'll write in that she returns. If you've watched a couple of my videos now, you'll know that I do like a lot of like kind of like HR onboarding and stuff like that. So these kinds of things for me to mark are important because I do this I do use my planner as like a personal work planner. So I do put things that are relative to work in my planner. So I'm gonna leave Monday at that because again, like I said, my boss is coming back from being away for 2 weeks and I'm not exactly sure what he's gonna spring on me. So on Tuesday Tuesday is Valentine's Day. Let's start with that. And Tuesdays are never crazy days for me. I have one meeting that usually I don't have, but I'm gonna take a full box just to indicate that it is Valentine's Day. And I'm not a full box, a half box. And I'm gonna take this one with like the floral print and just mark that it is Valentine's Day. And I don't, my boyfriend and I don't have plans for Valentine's Day specifically. We're actually going out the Saturday before, so the 11th we will have celebrated, and we're just going to like a nice Italian restaurant just for an early dinner, and then we're gonna come home and like light a fire, sit on the couch and like chill. I want to just like mark or make this stand out a little bit. I'm wondering, I think what I'll do is I'll take this silver glitter heart and pop this up here. And then on Tuesday, like I said, I do have a meeting. So to mark that, I am going to take, let's see, I'm going to take a flag and I'm going to take this floral one with like the minty colored background. And then I'll just write my meeting in on the paper. And then moving on to Wednesday, I have another meeting in the morning. So for that, I think I'm going to take another one of her little appointment labels that she has down here at the bottom, and I'm going to take this pink one with the like berry red and white design. I'm going to put the design over on this side. Pull that up and just layer it over so the appointment label is not covering the heart. There. And then, so on Wednesday there is that meeting, and then I do want to go to the gym for my yoga class, which I've been trying to religiously go to yoga classes at least 2 times a week. If I can make it a third, I do go on Fridays, but Fridays are my filming days. So I do, sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. So I'm gonna take, I think, a strip of washi. And there is like a little dumbbell icon down here, even though a yoga class doesn't really constitute dumbbell, but whatever, that's okay. I'm gonna take this heart strip washi and put it, I'm gonna put it down here in case I have to fit something in there. And yoga's towards like the end of the day, so I probably won't have too much going on after that. And I'm gonna take the icon and I think I'm just gonna pop it. Where do I want to write on it? Yeah, I'm gonna write yoga, but I'll just put this icon right there. Okay, so that's the first half of the week. Oh, of course I do need to put something in here. I'm gonna flip this icon to the other side, hopefully without pulling up any of the ink off the paper or the washi. Okay, I'm just gonna flip this to the other side, and I do wanna go to Target on this day to purchase everything that I need to buy. So I'm gonna move this down just to give myself a little bit more space. And then I am going to grab, actually, you know what? Because I already used a little Target guy from Coffee Monsters Co., I'm gonna take this sheet of foiled icons from Planning World, and I'm going to take a, just a shopping cart, and I'm gonna take this like, kind of like mid-tone pink, and just pop that over there. And I'll write on the paper that I wanna go to Target. Do I wanna layer though? That's the question. I'm not gonna layer, I'm just gonna put this down since we have like an appointment label up here and a piece of washi down here. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. And then the first half of the week is done. On Thursday, I usually have a marketing meeting with my boss, but because he's been away for so long, I have a feeling it's gonna be moved to the beginning of the week. So Thursday I will leave blank right now because that would have been the only thing that would really be going on. And then on Friday I have a meeting with a bunch of my coworkers. So for that, I'm going to pull in a half box. I just wanna open up and see kind of like what I should incorporate. I'm gonna take a like minty one. And put it up at the top. Hopefully I will have enough time to film on this day as well. So what I'm gonna do, let me see what I can use to take to mark that. All right, I'm gonna take in this sheet by Clever Gal Crafts, and these are her foiled flags, and I'm gonna take this light beigey pink color. I think this will match the kit fairly well. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm gonna take that, and I think I'm just gonna layer a icon that comes with the kit on top, and I'm gonna take this little camera. And I'm gonna layer just like that to indicate filming. And then either Saturday or Sunday will be my laundry day. I'm probably gonna do it on Saturday. And she does have this cute little washing machine, or is that a, no, That's a washing machine. I thought it was a a dishwasher. Oh man. And I think I'm gonna take that and just maybe layer it over some washi. I like this washi. I think it's pretty. And this will kind of be like my to-do section without the checklists, and then this will be my kind of like event section down here. So I'll take just this strip of washi, and then I'm gonna just put that in the center, and I'm not gonna write anything. I'm just gonna use that to indicate laundry. Okay, then on Sunday, my video will be going up and I have a yoga class that I want to go to. So for that, I brought in these stickers from a leftover kit that I had from a Pseudopop Studio New Year's kit, I believe. And I'm going to take this little appointment label down here because I thought it would match the kit really cute. And I'm going to use this to, actually, I'm going to use this to mark my plan with me. So I'm gonna put that there. And then for the plan with me, I'm going to pull in this Fox and Pip sampler, and it has like this little Kate Spade personal planner right here. And I'm just gonna use that over here to mark that my video will be going up. And then for the gym class, what do I wanna use to mark that? Let me see. I'm gonna go into the deco that she provides with the kit, and she has this like little paper clip sticker with a bow on it. These are kind of like the Fox and Pip ones. So I'm just gonna take that and use this to mark the yoga class. And I'll just pop that up here and just lay it over the header a little bit. That's okay. Do I want to use the weekend banner is the question. I think I can do without it. I didn't use it last week and I liked how everything turned out. So I'm gonna open us up here and see. So I think for right now, I am going to leave everything as is and not write anything in because this week is so up in the air that I'm a little nervous to actually write down and commit. So I'm gonna leave this for right now. What I am gonna do is go in with the date covers and start putting those down and then create flags for the top of the page. Alright everyone, here is the completed spread. Again, I am not going to go ahead and fill everything out. Sometimes I do in my videos, sometimes I don't. I think it just depends on the week, to be honest with you. Sometimes I have like a really solid grasp on my week and some days I just don't. So let me know what you guys prefer down in the comments below. If you care that I fill out my planner or if you don't care, but always feel free to check up on me on my social media page. I will post my link down below because I always do like midweek spreads and the end of the week spreads and things like that, so you guys can see how each one of my weeks fills out. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a really fantastic Valentine's Day, whether you are in a relationship, single, whatever. I just hope you have a great day and a great week, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye everyone.